This is a quick introduction to the new fill tool in Clo. I'm going to start with some basic things already finished. As you can see, I have my pattern pieces here in my 2D window, and I'm creating a simple quilted vest. The vest is sewn together, and I have a zipper here. I have also added internal lines. The internal lines are what is going to give us our quilting, similar to the way we used to do quilting using pressure in Clo. I have also changed the fabric to be nylon matte so that it will have a realistic quilted vest feel when I'm finished. All I'm going to do is simply select the tool, marquee over the pattern pieces, and Clo is going to make the duplicates for me. It is this process that links the pattern pieces, similar to creating a layer clone with the pattern pieces by right-clicking. In this case, the options for quilting automatically get added. I'm going to move my collar pieces up a little bit so that I can select them separately. These collar pieces have internal lines that are 1 inch apart. I mention this because when I select these with my fill tool, I want to put that quilting distance in there as 1 inch. This distance is the distance between the internal lines. I am also going to dictate that the filler I'm going to leave at duck 75-25. As you can see, I have other options here that I could choose as well, and I'm going to put the weight at 25. I'm then going to do the same thing with the pieces of the bodice. I'm going to make the quilt or the weight here 100, and the quilting distance on this one is 2 inches because it is 2 inches between each of my internal lines. Once that is done, I can turn on simulation and see the quilting effect that Clo will give me. I can then make changes based on the effect that has come up. It looks as though my bodice is okay, my collar is not. So I'm going to select the collar again and change the weight to 100. And then simulate again. Like so much else that happens in Clo, the effect that you get will be more enhanced when you create a high-resolution garment. I'm also going to turn off my internal lines here, and now I'm going to simulate. As you can see, the effect is greatly enhanced by creating a high-resolution garment. The effect would then again be enhanced if I select these pieces and check realistic quilting line. It's recommended that you only do this at the very end, so that because this takes up It is recommended that you only do this at the very end because this realistic quilting line will slow down the simulation process. It may take a moment for this realistic quilting to be applied, and then when you do, you can simulate and you'll see an enhanced visual on the seam lines in the front and the back of your jacket. Here is what the final result looks like as a high-resolution garment with realistic quilting applied.